Hello, and welcome back to Bobby's Brews, the show where I play my MTG Arena homebrews, some of which are surprisingly competitive. For today's brew, we will be revisiting a historic Mirari's Wake deck. Yes, this was the very first deck that got me into Mythic back in the summer of 2020. I stopped playing it because it stopped being competitive, but this one is doing surprisingly well with an almost 60% win rate across 60 games. I hope you enjoy the deck and the games, and if you do, make sure to hit that thumbs up, share with your friends, leave a comment, but please keep it positive. Now, let's check out that brew. As I mentioned, we're going to be playing Mirari's Wake. You've seen this one before, although likely you haven't because only 30 some people have watched that video. Go and watch the One Punch deck video. It's really fun and entertaining. Mirari's Wake costs 5. Your lands produce an additional mana. It's not legendary, so you can play more than one, and then they produce 1 additional mana each time. It's a very good card. Very good with X spells or with expensive spells. So what's new about this deck? Well, this has a really nice combo between Fae of Wishes. So you use the wish side or the granted side. You get Karn's Temporal Sundering, which is take an extra player and return a permanent to their owner's hand. So you actually play the Fae of Wishes, you cast it, return your Fae of Wishes, 12 mana, and you can play an extra turn and play it again and play it again. We have all 4 of those in the sideboard because that's really what we want to do. When we finally assemble the combo, you can play 5 turns in a row. Now, there is a limitation to Karn's Temporal Sundering, which is you need a legendary permanent in play, and that is because it's a legendary sorcery. So we have 6 of those. 4 Planeswalkers, 2 in Tamiyo, which helps us find what we're looking for, 2 in Teferi, which helps us find what we're looking for, but also gives you a little bit of control in case you need to take out their big creatures. And then we have Shigeki. It's really good when you have Mirari's Wake. So the deck has Ramp and Explore, Growth Spiral, and Shigeki. Has card advantage in Hydroid Krasis, Fae of Wishes, Seagate, and Shigeki as well, because you can start replaying from your graveyard. The biggest difficulty in why this deck wasn't competitive for a while was control, but we got 2 good ones recently, Fateful Absence and and as well Supreme Verdict. If you're going to play Wrath of God and you have blue in your deck, you might as well play Supreme Verdict for all those mono blue tempo decks out there. Pretty straightforward deck, lots of lands, lots of different lands, 1 Seiju just in case, 1 castle because it's always good to have creatures when you have Mirari's Wake. It's a really fun deck once you pull it off. Like I mentioned, I've gone almost 60% win rate in ranked in 60 games. So hopefully it looks good. I hope our opponent's ready and thirsty. Now, let's get a taste of this brew. Let's see who opponent number 1 is. Let's see if they're willing to go 5 turns in a row without playing. This is a really good hand. We have 4 lands, which is what we want to see. We have an Explore to get them in earlier. We have Shigeki, but most likely we'll play turn 2 Explore, turn 3 Tamiyo, and we'll start digging for that Mirari's Wake. And after we have the Mirari's Wake, we can get our Fae of Wishes either from searching or from the graveyard. So this is a really good hand. Bubs. Let's see what they got, Okay, life gain. This shouldn't be too bad, but it depends on us drawing our Wrath of Gods. So hopefully we'll get some of those. Fateful Absence will do in the meantime. Voice of the Blessed. It's a good draw for our opponent. And that is a good draw for us. We're actually going to do that. Since we don't have any of the other combo pieces, we prefer to be safe here. Let's get rid of that Voice of the Blessed. Our opponent is likely to drop an Angel. That's what I would do. we draw our Mirari's Wake here, that would be ideal. If not, we're going to be dropping our Tamiyo. Okay. It's a good one for the opponent. As long as they don't have an indestructible angel, we should be okay, and they're not playing snow lands, so it doesn't look like they are. We'll play our land, play Tamiyo, start searching and filling our graveyard, which is double purpose. Say Mirari's Wake. We did not get any. Not what we want to see. Okay, so it looks like they're all in on the life gain. But they don't have much right now. So let's keep searching for that Mirari's Wake. Still nothing. We will play our Shigeki. We will destroy their Voice of the Blessed. The important thing here is keep the pressure low, because we have inevitability once we assemble all of our combo pieces. If needed, we can get a Supreme Verdict from the graveyard. That's a good one for the opponent. They played that the wrong way. And that's okay.
Let me aid your research.
Come on, Mirari's Wake. We have gone through 25 cards. So we're actually going to go to Fairy. Doesn't seem like a good idea to toss away our Hydrate Crisis, but if we get a Mirari's Wake, it is worth it. So what we plan on doing on their turn is blocking with Shigeki, returning them. It's fine. Oh, yeah, they got all the combo pieces. That's nice. Sounds good. I don't think they are aware of what I'm gonna do. Maybe they are. But if they were, I figure they wouldn't be doing this. Okay, that's 4 more cards with no Mirari's Wake.
Think fast.
Don't need that. So here we can actually go for what would be the worst card for the opponent.
Like seconds.
Which is to get a land first,
The past
play the land,
forgotten.
clear the board, then go get us an Ugin. If we can't do the full combo, we'll at least beat them. It's not what we want to do, but we'll get rid of all of their enchantments, including Keleod. If they get to kill one of our 2 planeswalkers, if I were them, I would probably kill Tamiyo. You know what? Keleod by itself isn't actually that useful, so I don't care that Ugin doesn't take him out. I'm fine with that. I'll just get rid of everyone else. They don't have Collected Company. They're playing mono green. Oh, that's enough. It's not what you wanted to see, but that is what is making the deck win more. It's more controlling against creature decks. It's more slow to assemble the combo, but as long as you get there, you're gonna win. And we got them. Let's do another one. Okay, we got Captain Gingerbread. Nice job moving through the ranks. I've heard it's difficult for a gingerbread. This is a good hand. We have turn 2 Ramp, turn 3 Fateful, turn 4 Mirari's Wake. Hopefully our opponent is playing not control. So that's going to be, as always, our bane is control decks because, well, they just have to counter our big spells. They can let us ramp, they can do all that stuff. But if they counter the big stuff, they win. I don't think it's going to be relevant against them to have a Boseiju, so we will play that instead of taking 2 life. They are probably playing an aggressive deck that we want to prevent life loss against. Makes sense? Are you going to go for haste? You are. It's actually better for us in a sense. Getting all these lands is not great, but I'm not under a tremendous amount of pressure. So we just want to make sure that after we drop Mirari's Wake, we have something to do with our mana. Because if not, it's not going to be that nice. Okay, let's see if they go for 2 or 2-2. They do. We're actually going to kill this one. We're still doing pretty well for life. That is a good card. So we will drop our Mirari's Wake. We will hope to get something good. Hydrate Crisis is usually the best draw against an aggressive deck. I'll take a Supreme Verdict, but that still leaves stuff on the board. Do they have a Boseiju is the question. I've seen a lot of decks playing 1-ofs, so we may see that. One opponent, it's not that hard with that deck. You play creatures, you attack. It's, I mean, pretty straightforward. Oh, you just want to play your Ember Cleave. Got it. Yep, sounds good. Play your Ember. Oh. Okay, okay. That's relevant actually. And that is not. We can create 1 blocker with our castle, and then we can exile just about anything with our march. Let's see what they do here. We'll create the blocker. They might stomp it out of the way. Block. Don't have anything. They probably have a lightning strike that they're trying to save for our face. Do they have another Atarka's command? Nope, they're going to save their creature. Makes sense. Do they have enough to play the Bone Crusher? Okay. Come on, give me something. And that is exactly what we wanted to draw. So we have 7 lands, that's 14 mana. So we can do this for 12. We go up to 11. We draw 6 cards. And we'll see if the opponent wants to play again. We're not out of the woods, but it is difficult for them to kill us from this position. Okay, Questing Beast is nice. They just attack with that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that actually. We're not trying to win that fast, and we're gonna play another Mirari's Wake. And we'll do this for 3. cost us 7, so it'll be 2 lands that we have to do. And we'll kill one of these. We'll draw another to play another land. We'll actually do it again. We're not gonna die yet, so we're making sure we can survive here, and we are in pretty good shape. I don't see how they can deal 9 damage if we can take this off the board. That's fine, opponent. You're about to be served the coldest brew you could think of. You got it. None of these worry me. Because we're actually going to go, we're going to get Ugin. And we're going to start our extra turns that way. I actually want to do... You always want to spend your non-blue first when you're pulling off the combo. We'll start with this. Spend all our non-blue. Go get Ugin. And do this and this. Play Ugin. We don't care about them because we're just gonna win through brute force. Play this guy. I don't think they've seen it yet, so we're in good shape. The opponent gave us a nice. Let's give him a thanks. Tap this one. Tap blue. Spend our non-blue again. That's the priority here. Keep your blue mana. And we'll play another one. Maybe they'll scoop after this one. Come on, opponent. Come on. Yes. I have more. Okay, got it. We will play our land tapped. They are a trooper for sticking around. They really are. Have to be careful because they can kill us with that one. That's fine. Actually, just gonna try and play faster. So our opponent doesn't get upset at us. Just draw some cards. Let's clear the board. Go get our last Karn's Temporal Mastery. Play land. We'll just shoot them. We don't need to do more than that. Play this for 4. Sorry. It'll be a 4/4. Play this as a 4/4 again. And I don't know if you see it, but we won. Next turn, because we still have an extra turn. And we still have another one after that. We have nothing useful to get in our sideboard. At this point, we've grabbed everything of value. We were just doing it to flex. And we did it. We did it. The opponent is the best. We're just gonna go through and kill them. I was a bit hesitant to show this deck because I've never seen anyone else playing the combo with the Fae of Wishes and the Karns. It is very good once you assemble it. Yes, I'm playing against decks that have let me, but these are supposed to be competitive decks, what I'm playing against. So maybe it's because I'm in gold tier, they're not as good. I don't know. But it's a fun deck. I really like playing it. You control early game. You just do whatever you want late game. This is how my first Mirari's Wake deck went with Burning Wish. It's awesome. I can give you at least one more. We'll see. Let's go. Okay, we got our third opponent, Jank Pot. Have I just hit the Jank Pot of opponents? Hopefully. This is not a good hand. We have 4 drops and a 7 drop. We go first, so it's not horrible, but you want at least some removal or ramp. If you don't have either, you should let it go. This one is just a bad. So I think the opponent hit the Jank Pot with us. This is, I'm gonna say it's a bit better. Gonna get rid of 2. We're gonna say the Blast Zone. This is a tough one because we only got 2 Tamios and 4 Supreme Verdicts. Okay, we're going for it. We came here to combo off, not to control the opponent. Although yes, that's what the deck does, but. Jank. Come on, Jank. Are they playing elves? Elves wouldn't be too bad. It looks like elves. It is elves. Ooh. I don't think we can let that one live. So we're gonna act like we have counter spells, but we don't have counter spells. I'm really thinking right now that a Supreme Verdict would be nice. Yes, it would. Oh, that's a good one. See, they thought we had a counter spell, so they went with that one first. But instead, we just had this removal. I'm not going to counter your spells. I try not to play counter spells. I don't like playing against them, so doing the best I can. Can't guarantee it, but I do try. We're not going to play that for 1. If we get 1 land next turn, we're in good shape. We're not out of the woods, because if they play an Elvish Archdruid, we're in trouble. It looks like they have collected company, which means we're probably in trouble. But we still have to try. Come on, opponent. No Archdruids. No Archdruids. Just janky junk, because that's what you're playing. I wouldn't call that janky junk, but there are no Archdruids, so technically the deck and the shuffler did follow my instructions. Am I dead? I'm dead? I'm dead. They haven't seen it yet, otherwise they would just attack. But they got 3 lords. Yes? Come on, man, just do the math. If I draw... Oh. Seriously, dude? Come on, Supreme Verdict. I got 2 more draws. I could risk it, draw another card, hoping that 1 is a land, and the other is the Supreme Verdict. But if I don't draw lands and I draw Supreme Verdict, then I lose. So, come on, Shuffler, you can do this. Just because they suck and they didn't attack with everyone, they deserve it. Come on. That is not what I wanted to see. Not what I needed. The Fae of Wishes and the land would have been enough. If I drew for 1, no. Okay, yeah, good game. Didn't get there. Oh, that's Supreme Verdict. I didn't even play my Tamio. That's why you gotta go control. See, I said let's combo off. I would have won. If I wasn't recording, that was the content play. I probably would have kept the Supreme Verdict. I probably would have won. Because elves can't handle Wrath of Gods very well. Especially the ones that can't do math and attack for 15 when you're at 15. But I digress. Let's go another one. Does it count as content play and it backfires and I lose and people don't like the content? Or should I have made the content play of keeping the card that would have made me likely win and therefore people would like the content? You think about that one while we wait for an opponent. Ponder that. Deep thoughts with Bobby. Thank you. Okay, any minute now. There we go. Who's next? Who's gonna drink this brew? Dom Chab. Well, Dommy boy. Welcome. This is a good hand. We had the turn 2 Growth Spiral, the turn 3 Supreme Verdict. We are on the draw, so that probably means we lose. But we have something to do. If they're not too aggressive, we can win. If they're not too controlling, we can win. If we have bad luck, like mulligan to 5 and having to put away your Supreme Verdict, they'll win. We'll see. Come on, Dom. Dommy, Dominic, Domri, Domain, Dom, are you there? Hello? No? Classic. Got the Chandra sleeves. So they're probably a mono red gamer. I like my penny sleeves. It looks like they don't have any sleeves on, but that's because I like the transparent penny sleeves. They are protected, don't worry. I'm not just gonna ruin my cards. They're all near mint or mint. I had them appraised. Okay, Dommy boy. Let's give him the sleeping emoji. I don't have all day to record these videos. Dom. Please. Are you there? Hello? It's me. I was wondering if after all this time you'd like to play. I almost hit mulligan 'cause I was singing instead of paying attention to Dom not being here. I'm just gonna look at the camera awkwardly and dance. Little shoulder shimmies. Batman, what are your thoughts on Dom? Are they a cool guy or gal or they? He doesn't like anyone really. How about Lynn? You around, Lynn? She fell the other day. This is my pal, Lynn Civi. She's a real rebel, that one. She is. Okay. Sorry I kicked the tripod. I don't think we're gonna get to play. And I just spent like 5 minutes. In this time frame, we could have played a match, a full match. I'm still gonna leave this in here because I just did a lot of singing and dancing for you, and you better appreciate it. Got 'em! They can't handle all this power from the deck. They saw my name and they quickly left. Let's go for another one. Okay, this time we got an opponent really quickly, and it's C. Peyton 35. Is that one of the Peyton family members? Are they a quarterback? This is a good hand. We have 3 lands, Growth Spiral to ramp, 4-drop, Creases. We just need our Mirari's Wake, and we have the Tamio to help. And I was gonna say, we're gonna need that Supreme Verdict over here. And the deck delivered. So now we're just gonna need a land. Any land, preferably not tapped, unless I draw it this turn, in which case it can be tapped because I'm gonna play it at the end of their turn. They are playing Visionaries, which makes me think they are a budget Elves deck. And budget decks are usually easier to dispatch. They're gonna attack? They are. Interesting. We have 2 Supreme Verdicts, so we can actually wipe the board and be like, oh, we had to use our emergency button. And then we'll just play another emergency button. Okay, we are short on lands. We want lands. We always want lands. So the trick is, play Tamiyo. You ask for Wake. You can't ask for land. Didn't get the Wake, but there's land in the graveyard now. So they have the option of attacking my Tamiyo or advancing the board. And oh, that is not what I was expecting. Okay, I think we're probably gonna lose this one.
You are setting a bad example.
We actually got the Mirari's Wake, but that's not what we want. What do we want now? This is tough. We want the other Shigeki, maybe?
You will find my notes helpful.
Nope. Oh, we're gonna get wrecked. Oh, that's fine. I was worried you were gonna play Ulamog. I'm okay with that.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Kill my Tamiyo. Yeah, good job. Come on tap land.
My research has
Give me an untapped land, and we still have a chance. Come on, untapped land. What are they looking at? What could they have here? Return to nature? Now this is gonna hurt because we're 15. They can create another one of these. That's 12 damage. Oh, they have enough to... Oh, they tapped the Faceless Haven. Wow. Why are people who are playing against me so bad? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's good. That is very good. Because now we can play the Krasis for 4. Which makes it a 5/5. Which puts us at 4 life. It means we can block their creatures and survive. In fact, just to be safe, we're going to play another blocker. The reason is we have enough in hand to play a Fae of Wishes again. If they use that, don't know what they gain.
The land bestows opportunity for those who are worthy.
I would say that's not the right play. Unless they're worried about me attacking it or they have another Nissa in hand. They don't. That was not a good play. They needed those creatures. Okay, so we have several options. I think the best one, since we're not under pressure, is actually to go for card draw. And I would say that was a good call. Because now we have our Teferi. Which lets us draw.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
Gonna get rid of that one. And we're in no rush. We don't have to attack. The worst thing they could play is an Ulamog, but I don't think that would be that bad. I think we got him. Because next turn we just have the infinite combo. I think we got him. Come on. Just play your land and pass. Come on. Come on, man. Okay. It's not what I was expecting. Okay, let's see what they do. They'll probably go for 5. They have to. They had to top deck the Ugin, really? 4? Really? Are you dumb?
Ideas like seconds are fleeting.
Really? Why? You got it, man.
Time's up.
You got it. I could kill this, but I'm actually going to go Ugin and then blocker. Yeah. There's a risk that they draw a Nissa and they win, but I don't understand what they're doing. Really. Oh. Well, I mean, given that, and I have no maximum hand side, Batman's going down. I'm going to gain 6, right? I'm going to go to 8. They can shoot me for 3 with Ugin, or they can get rid of my Hydroid Krasis. But I'll be at 8. They can play Nissa, get a 3/3. Yeah, no. Why did they not get rid of 5? What did they gain? There went Batman. That guy cannot handle his brew. He has a couple brews and he's out on the floor, passed out. Yeah, I know you're going to do that. And that... Okay. The opponent deserves what's going to happen to them. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a douche. But, you know, if you're ever thinking, oh, is it worth it to play another Mirari's Wake? What you do is, if you're going to have more than 5 lands left over, then yes, because each one of those lands is going to generate an extra mana. So we have 9 right now. We have to tap 3. 6 of them are going to produce 3 now. So yes. Play that. And because we have, you know what, no, I was gonna play Explorer and stuff, but we don't want to go down too low on life, so we're gonna go get our own Ugin. We'll play our Ugin. Yes. Why did you not get rid of my Mirari's Wake? I do not understand. It has so much potential. You were doing nothing with an extra counter on Ugin. Peyton, what happened? You know, your family members, they're going to be disappointed. All of them. Archie and all those guys. Oh, I just noticed they're not Peyton, they're Manning. Wow, I messed up that one. Apologies to all the NFL fans. I did not want to insult you. You saw it again. This deck is awesome. We just went 4-1. And I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to push my luck. And we're going to wrap this up. And that is a wrap for the games. I thought we did really well. We went 3-1. One of them was a non-game. One of them we lost because I put away the Wrath of God, Supreme Verdict. But it's surprisingly doing well right now. There's a lot of creature decks out there. There's not a lot of graveyard decks playing right now. I don't see a lot of graveyard hate either, which would be great to avoid because our deck has a theme of throwing stuff in the graveyard and playing them again. You didn't get to see me cycle with Shigeki a bunch of times, but the combo is you get Shigeki with Tamio, you get everything else with Shigeki, and then you get Tamio to 3 again, and you get Shigeki again, and you can just keep going. Now, you cannot return Tamio with Shigeki, but that's okay. You can make do without it. It was good. I like this deck. I recommend you play it. I've now opened it up to the world. Now everyone knows that they can play 5 turns in a row with Karn's Temporal, Sunder, and Fae of Wishes. You only need 12 mana. I mean, it's not that hard. You can play Mirari's Way, you can play other decks, but it's fun. Your opponent's never expected because no one else is playing it. It's a fun brew to play with. Tastes good when the opponents lose. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember, thumbs up, share with your friends, leave a comment. Please keep it positive. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay thirsty for those brews.